Hello students, welcome to our part 7 of the PLC series. In the previous video, we have seen some input devices and the output devices. We have discussed which type of input devices can be used by the PLC and which type of output devices can be used by the PLC. Okay, so in this video, we will discuss some ladder logic diagrams. Okay, so let's start. Okay, PLC use language called a ladder logic program. Okay, so PLC uses a ladder logic program which is similar to the line diagram used in the hardwired relay control system. Okay, so in the previous relay control hardwired system is used. So in that it is similar type of representation in ladder logic program only. Okay, it describes the control circuit of the ladder logic network that is composed of three basic sections. Okay, so see this diagram. Okay, so ladder logic diagram networking, so the decisions, okay, and the action. Okay, so in the diagram figure 2.13, signals are there, decisions will be taken in between, and the action will be taken in between. Okay, signals mean the input is given here, decisions will be means the proper decision according to the input, the decisions will be taken here, and the action means the output will be represented in this section of the diagram. Okay, the PLC input module scans the input signal. Okay, the input module in the PLC actually scans the input, and the CPU in between the CPU, right, executes the ladder logic program in relation to the input status and makes a decision, right. The input module scans the input, CPU executes the ladder logic program according to the input status and makes the decision. Okay, the output module updates and drive all the output devices. Okay, then the output module updates the status and drive the output and executes. After executing the program, it actually drive the output. The programs can process or what is referred in PLC event in the operating cycles are summarized. Okay, so this is the description. Okay, you can take the screenshot also. First cycle is the input scan. Okay, the status of each input is read and the input image table in the processor is updated with the information. Okay, so there will be a processor table in the processor, image table in the processor, which is updating according to the input. Okay, the first one is the input scan, right. The next one is the program scan, right. The program written in the PLC will be scanned. The ladder program is executed, means the method we have used here will be ladder programming. Okay, so the program will be executed. Output scan, the output image table information is transferred to the output module. Okay, from the PLC processor, the output image table is transferred then to the output module. Then the important one is the communication with the computer and other devices takes place. Okay, so after getting the output, the communication should be done so that the output can be operated and will be executed by the output. Process overhead. Okay, internal housekeeping in the processor takes place, including updates of the status file and internal time base. Okay, so these were the 5 process. Then the PLC input output terminal connection. So see this diagram. Okay, so L1 and L2 are shown, figure A, and input output hardwired diagram. So it is a hardwired diagram. Okay, the input module is shown and the output module is shown in the B. L1 is called as a hot line, L2 is a neutral line. Okay, so the input devices are connected. Okay, so the input devices are connected to the input module via a hot line L1, whereas the neutral line is directly connected to the input. Okay, so the L2 is directly connected and L1 is called as a hot line. So these are the input. Okay, the output device wired to the output terminal module through the neutral L2, right. Neutral L2, whereas the hot line is connected directly to the output module. Okay, so the second output in the output the L1 is connected, means the hot line is connected directly to the output module, and through the neutral L2 the output is taken. Okay, then this figure shows the ladder logic network. It is very similar to the line diagram. Okay, so line diagram which we used in hardwired relay. Every instruction is examined if true. Okay, in this diagram, so every instruction which we give, okay, is examined if true. Means true means the bit in the PLC memory assigned the value of 1. True means 1, right? Remember, if true, continuity of the rung is maintained. If the 1 is maintained, or power flow is maintained, okay, when all the instructions are true, when all instructions in the ladder logic network is true, the output will also set to 1, that is on condition. Okay, so this is the simple example. Okay, right? So this shows that normally open contact, normally close contact, and the output coil, right? And then we will see the PLC Boolean instructions. So Boolean instruction we know actually normally open contact. So I know it is denoted by this. Okay, how it is used in this diagram, right? So if it is open condition, that it is then it is a false condition. Then what it represents, that it has set to 0. Okay, and the figure B shows the SS1 is closed, right? Means it is NO contact. The condition is true, and the output will be on, right? NO contact, the output will be on. Then second one is the normally closed contact, right? It is a closed contact shown. Similar example is shown here. Okay, the output coil is represented by this output coil. Okay, if all the conditions are true, then the output coil will be on or set to 1. Okay, shift and rotate instructions are also used. Okay, this section examines 4 of the extremely used memory register shift and rotate instruction. Okay, shift and rotate instructions are used. The shift register SHR, the shift left, the shift all right. Okay, rotate all right ROR, and the rotate all left ROL instruction. Each of these instruction has an in tag and an out tag. Okay, means the in tag is given, right? See here, in tag and the out tag. All the instruction, okay, SHR, shift register, they have an input and indicating the number of bits to be used for shift or rotate. Okay, so these are the instructions. Okay, shift left is shown here. Okay, shift rotate instruction is rotate right instruction. Okay, ROR, jump and label instruction. Okay, so these are the instructions, okay, which is commonly used. Set, reset, flip flop instructions are used. Okay, so these are all the instructions. Okay, set output instruction S, it is denoted by set output. It actually latch. The instruction is executed only if the preceding logic of the same network is true. Okay, then S is activated. When the preceding network input is false, then S maintains the active status. S remains active until a reset action is executed. Okay, so this is the instruction also used. Reset output. Okay, this instruction is executed only if the preceding logic of the same network is true. Similarly, okay, positive and negative edge. Positive edge means it will determine the positive edge right here, that if it is positive edge, then the output will be positive edge timing diagram. Negative, similarly negative, see the negative, and the output will be shown like this. Then there will be some logic gates and truth tables. Okay, AND logic, we know that all AND logic, how it actually represent A and B shown like this. Then there will be truth table. Okay, A and B, if both the inputs are 0, then the output will be 0. If both the inputs are high or 1, then only the output will be high or 1. If any of the input is 0, then the output will be 0. Or logic gate, right? Or logic gate is also used here. It is also actually the addition of A and B. Okay, if any one of the output is if any one of the input is high, then the output will also be high. If both the inputs are low, then output will be low. NOT gate, okay, its representation is like that. If any of the input is 0, then its output will be high. If input is low, then output will be low. Okay, NAND gate is there. Okay, that shows the truth table. Okay, you know all these logic gates, right? XOR gate, XNOR gate. Okay, all the representation is shown here. Okay, AND gate, NAND gate, NOR gate, OR gate, NOR gate, XOR gate, XNOR gate. Okay, so these are the instruction which is commonly used in ladder logic diagrams. Okay, so we have seen some examples also, right? So we will see some more examples in our next video. So in this video actually, which in the previous video also I have explained some push buttons type in input module, output module, right? So remember this, that kindly means refresh our Boolean topics. Okay, refresh that topics and some instructions which is used commonly by the PLC. Okay, there will be timers, counters. Okay, we will discuss this in our future videos. Okay, with some examples. Okay, where we will see very simple examples so that you can understand easily. Okay, so thank you for watching the video. We will discuss our next topics in our next video. Okay, thank you for watching. Thank you.